G'day all, back again today on Mother's Day for me. So I don't know if it's Mother's Day for you when you're listening to these messages, but the focus for me today was on mothers and a message for Mother's Day. So I will post the channeled message I got through for that, but the reading and the pre-shuffle messages I will go through now. Just because otherwise this video is going to be so long. Okay. So the first messages that came through, just making sure I'm at the right spot, so was to look up to the maternal females who inspire you to make the necessary changes to empower and guide you to betterment. May all be happy and free, give love, receive love, be kind and brave, and do what's right. Open up to the love you deserve and let yourself be loved and guided to the place you need to rediscover within you. So pretty much, I think, going within to rediscover yourself and let yourself be loved and open up your heart to the love that you do deserve. So that to me says heart chakra and solar plexus. So maybe you're working on your heart chakra and solar plexus at this time. Maybe the divine is helping you with that. Plant seeds of hope and optimism, and what you wish to grow will manifest into something amazing. So yeah, plant the seeds of hope and optimism. So when you're doing your manifestations, looking higher, looking beyond, going further, deeper, larger, more grand desires, not thinking smallly. Celebrate happiness and joy. Go out and smell the bush iris. Bush iris came through because it helps with your psychic development. You can use that. You can, I think, get it in tea and also use it in an elixir to help you open up to the divine and help with your psychic gifts. Accept the truths that are within and behold the wisdom that resides within your heart and soul. Be open to the shifts and receive them well. Dispel fear around self-acceptance and move into a more peaceful, loving, hopeful time where all your wishes come true. Hope is there on the whispers of the wind and the hope of a child's dream on the tails of the dandelion's fluff. Meditate to harness the power of your wisdom and believe you have the power to change the history of your depth and character to that of joy, peace, wisdom, and power of self. So to me, that pretty much talks about you have the power to change your mindset and your beliefs to ones of joy, happiness, and wisdom, power, self-love and acceptance. Cleanse and purify. Focus on finding peace within and without. Focus on finding peace within and without will follow. Cleanse, purify, connect with the earth and listen to her song and feed her and feel her vibration underfoot. Respect and be responsible for your actions. Live lightly and protect Mother Gaia's resources. Drink and hydrate, purify the self and the earth and move towards going with the flow of life, not against it. Help others and remember not to judge. Come into all, not just the few. Love unto all, not just the few. I've been working with that a lot lately, the not judging and just being observant, of how you judge and why you judge and working on those things. Infinity, so that come up, the infinity symbol, and knowing that you are infinite. Your birthright is to be abundant. So abundant in love, money, confidence, and compassion. Be grateful for the people in your life today and every day. Be thankful for the time shared and offer your time, resources, or both to others in need. Give back to others and it will give back to you time and time again. Heal thyself and grow with each nutrient you give your body. Choose wisely whether to hurt or heal. So maybe to heal your body you need to, if you're dealing with sickness or you need to cleanse your body, to heal your body. If there's something you need to heal, just be mindful of what you're putting into your body. Make sure it's healing, not harming. Your soil is abundant and fertile, so right now is a great time for manifestation. Rainbows surround you now. Go after what it is you want, love as you want, and create what it is you desire in your life. Try something new and open up to new opportunities for growth. Get grounded and connect with nature. You are the healer, the seer, the high priestess. You are your soul path. You are on your soul path to greatness, and new psychic abilities are awaiting you now and destined for you. It's your time to step into your karmic justice and achieve what you set out to achieve. Momentum is building. Take action on your nudges and visions for the future. Okay, so these cards, those messages came from these cards here. So this is from the Healing Waters deck, and they were actually in my Light Oracle deck. So that is very prevalent. That's very synchronicity, or very meant to be, I suppose, for this video today. So yeah, just make sure that you take note of what it said. You know, you're the healer, the seer, the high priestess. You're on your path to greatness. New psychic abilities are coming in, which are destined for you to step into your karmic justice, to bring this justice in. You're needing to take action on those nudges that you get and the visions that you get. Gems, jewels, pearls, and pink roses were significant in this reading. So maybe you're being gifted with pink roses. Maybe pink roses make you think of your mother. Yeah, so they're significant. Pearls, maybe pearls make you think of your grandmother or your mother. Jewels and gems, yeah. Step up, change your energy around this new adventure and step into what is calling you. Your dance with life awaits. Life is changing and you are changing at a cellular level. Open up to these blessings, or this blessing. Be thankful and move forward. Life waits for no one. You are made for this. You are from the stars, a star seed, and you are made of the right stuff. The stuff that that is needed here on earth. Okay, so maybe you're a star seed. Maybe the moon is definitely significant, but maybe you feel at home when you look up to the stars and the moon. And there are shifts around the moon that are coming in for releasing emotions, cleansing, clearing, releasing the old to make way for the new. Please make sure that you do affirmations around the full moon. Affirmations did come through. The affirmations: I love my body and my body loves me. I am whole and I am enough. I am grateful and blessed and divine. So they're the affirmations that came through. There seemed to be a house coming in that's been coming through a fair bit. This is a blessing from the divine to help with your soul mission here on earth. And then they said, open the door. So open the door. And then it was open the door to love. So So maybe that's connected, your house and opening up to love, maybe opening up to receiving love, opening up to receiving the house, holding on too tightly to your heart. It's okay. You are protected and safe to love again. So it's time to open up your heart, to release the burdens that you carry around love. Innocent love is coming into your life, and quickly. So an innocent love, somebody is moving towards you quickly. You are you're enchanting to others, and you draw them in, and draw them in. So you may be drawing in your soul tribe at this time. Open up to expressing yourself, and your light shine brightly for others to see and feel. So this is especially so you can find your soul tribe, also because you carry a high vibration which will heal others. But if you're not shining your light, it's going to be hard for the right people to find you. Wear your crown proudly. Your inner child is at the forefront here. So inner child healing and expressions. Let yourself be seen and heard. Open up your wings and fly. Freedom of truth, rising above doubt, boredom, stasis, depression and frustration. Connected to the wisdom of the divine. So yeah, get out and have fun and joy. Joy come up a lot in this message, and happiness. So and also when I went to the toilet, I saw the milk and honey hand soap, which made me, which was a sign for me. So a time of nourishment, and the words nourishment were on the bottle as well. So a time of milk and honey, a time of nourishment of the soul. The bear came through to have strength and go within and find the answers. So the divine is calling you to go within, work on just sitting in stillness, but also working on your heart and solar plexus to have self-love. Sports also, I'm wearing my sports scarf, which I never wear today. So, and I've been hearing the footy today. I'm not a big footy fan, but the local club playing footy today, and all those, also the sirens going off. So maybe there's an alert for something. I have been hearing ambulances and that a lot lately. So maybe there's an alert, staying alert, paying attention to what's around you, being flexible. Yeah. So also the North Node. It came up that you're in your North Node, and you're flexible, magnetic, and fierce and loyal. So home is significant, sanctuary, a place of rest and recuperation. So that comes back to me again about going within the home, the heart, the center. Sunflowers might be significant, especially today on Mother's Day. Maybe a sign from your family to you. Pathway to your heart is open. The sun is shining down on you. Happiness, joy. So you're being blessed with happiness, joy at the moment. Ancestors, traditions, birthright, royalty, bloodlines, faith and patience is coming in. So it seems to me that your ancestors are helping bring this in, just to have patience as it's coming. Be your wild and authentic self. You're a free spirit. The horses came through to show that. Egypt came through, and the sun god Ra. The sacred, and then the message, sacred information transmission is coming in to those of worthy bloodline. So you'll know if this is for you, and if it's for you, if you're of worthy bloodline, this information transmission come in. So I think pretty much what they're saying is this information is only for royal bloodlines, for people that will do the right thing with it. It's not as in you're better than anyone else. It's just that you have proven your worth to be worthy of this information, to hold this information in love and acceptance. A death came through, whether it's death of I'll read it out anyway. So a death card sort of come in, and it was from karmic debt, so a consequence of actions and transformation. So it made me think of people doing black magic out there, that are doing death magic and things like that. Really, a lot of this stuff, or people that have a huge karmic debt may feel the consequences of their actions, which may be death. The Valley of Death came out, seek to mercy. So, but I read the Psalm 23, 1-6 may be important, and I looked that up, and it was, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So the rod and the staff actually make me think of Egypt as well. But yeah, so you fear no evil because you have God with you. So, but maybe that's a prayer that someone wanted to use for a funeral. I don't know if these are used in funerals often. So yeah, but the messages, what I was intuitively feeling with this was a death and a funeral. So I'm sorry if that is for you, but that was coming up. Lotus flower, Buddhism came up too, and the temple of Isis. So Isis is a mother wife, and magical role model for women. So it was funny that came through today. She was also a healer, and was connected to the rites of the dead and cured the sick. So the growth. So this sort of section talks about death and rebirth. So pain and anguish through growth. So there may be a time in your life now, maybe that's painful, or this funeral and stuff may cause pain and anguish, but to go within, meditate, and all will be for your benefit in the end. Like, it'll be for the good in the end. Things must fall apart to be reborn, and the sun and the solar plexus. So there's a death and a rebirth here. So definitely. So that could even be, your death to your old self and a rebirth to the new, and you feel no evil because God is with you, sort of thing, that you're protected and you're safe. So there's nothing to fear this death, as you will be reborn. And that is the end of the channeled pre-shuffled messages. I will quickly get some cards out for you. Significant card that came out just in regards to those last couple of messages was this beautiful card. So this card, it gives me that lotus flower that I was talking about, the pink flowers, the sun in the middle, the sun, the solar plexus, love. This is Angkor Wat. I don't know if I've said that right. I have the courage to live my heaven on earth, as above, so below. I am aware that sometimes things must fall apart to be reborn as I wish. Yeah, so let things fall apart and be reborn is the message. So I'll see if any others from this deck want. This is the Earth Power Oracle deck, so we'll see if there's any messages from this today. Try and make it a quick one. Palenque. I have a personal relationship with my patron guides. I am the result of love throughout the ages. I am awakened to my own value and purpose. So standing in your purpose, standing in your power, it looks to me like you've reached the top. You've gone through the trials and tribulations to get to the top of the mountain, sort of thing, and now you've reached your palace, and your happiness and joy is coming in. There's Inca. This makes me think of the Incas, the Inca Trail. So maybe that's significant. Maybe you've been thinking about going there, Machu Picchu. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Gobekli Tepe. Connecting with my higher power is a timeless act. It is within my DNA. It's a natural part, useful part of my life. So its DNA is coming up again. We talked about, you're changing at a cellular level. And also this makes me think of death again. I don't know if you can see this here, like a tombstone, a cemetery and flowers. So that could also be like if you've gone today to see your mother and put flowers on her grave, that she sees that, or it could be in relation to, this death and rebirth, or a death, an actual death. Anything else? Oh, okay. Take that too, those two. Another two suns. There is suns in nearly every card I pull here today. I'll show you. Look, so we have those two suns, and these two suns, and Egypt again. So I think Egypt's important. Temples are important. Sacred rites of passage, sacred. So there's definitely something about sacred information and a rite of passage, and stepping up and being seen and heard, knowing your place. I'll read out these cards too. It's Delphi and Stepped Pyramid of Saqqara, if I'm saying that right. The soul is eternal. I accept my cyclic rejuvenation. So yeah, the cycle's ending, cycle ending and a new one starting. Stepping up into your power, stepping up to a higher vibration. I receive divine messages constantly and clearly. I look for the truth in any situation. I know myself. Power comes from inside and out. So it's that thing again, the inside and out. Do the inner work and it'll be expressed in your outer life. Searching for truth, knowing the truth of a situation. And there's an arrow here too that's pointing to the cards before. So going back to see something from a higher perspective. Looking back to see something from a higher perspective. Looking back on something and seeing it in a higher perspective, maybe. Bringing sunlight and truth into a situation that you may have seen in the past in a different depth. Mountains are also significant. The red in this card makes me think of Uluru, or the Northern Territory might be significant as well if you're living within Australia, which is where I am. But definitely sacred sites are important. And on the bottom, this come out in the pre-shuffle, this home card, and how I talked about the sunflowers and your path towards happiness and joy and contentment. So maybe this house brings you joy and contentment. Maybe your home life, your family, your friends. Bring that in for you. Okay. I will get, these are the Medicine Woman Oracle, which I thought were prevalent for today, for Mother's Day. Okay, that's too many. Okay, so we have Purification, the card 36, which comes to a 9. 369 might be significant, that number. Raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. So protect your energy. I don't know if you do rituals at the end of the day to protect your energy, to call your energy back. Putting the bubble around you, the protective bubble, grounding yourself into the earth, planting your seeds, opening up to the divine, grounding your energy. Grounding your energy. I think I said that. Making sure if you do channeling work like myself or anything like that, that you open up and you close down. Make sure you open and close. A step towards reconciliation with the masculine is before you. So, yeah, it did say there's. It was a boy too. So masculine's coming in, running towards you. On the card he was running towards you. So reconciling with your masculine is before you. It could even be with yourself. You know, your inner masculine. So connecting. You know, you're reconciling with the strong, powerful masculine within. And that's a card 31, which is 4, which is also says to me protection. This is protected. This union is protected, or you're protected. You're safe to be powerful and to be yourself, your authentic self, to show, to stand in your power, to use your masculine, strong, stand up for right sort of thing. Anything else? Bears also might be significant because they come up as well in the pre-shuffle. The polar bear come up as well, so that's both bears. Strong, courageous, maternal. They look after their young, the mother. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Oh, there you go, and a bear on the bottom of the deck. So bears are definitely significant. Bear totem. Retire into your den and find the answers. So go within. Find the answers that you seek. And stand in your power is also what I get from that. Okay, I'll take them. On the bottom is Aqualuna. I am grateful and blessed. That was in the pre-shuffle too. So suns and moons are significant. Clarity, illusions, clarity, truth coming to the forefront, an emotional release. Okay, so we have let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. So going within and finding out what it is that you need to release. Digging deep. Letting fall away what must fall away. Allowing your heart to expand with a release. That's card 10. The bear was also 15, which is 6. So you may be seeing these numbers. There's also 2 and 5 in these 2 cards that I have here. I love to have beauty in my life. Dance the rainbow. So yeah, dancing with life, looking to the positive, letting your emotions flow, seeing the beauty that is with life, knowing that you stand strong, you stand out, you are rare, you are beautiful, And, this message also makes me think about, appreciating the beauty of Mother Gaia, getting out in nature, and connecting to the trees and the environment, even going to a body of water for a release, emotional release. The wishing tree, my wishes grow big like a tree. Wishes are coming out a lot, so maybe your wishes are coming true. Maybe you need to manifest what it is that you want. Maybe you need to sit in meditation to find out what it is that you want. Maybe you need to visualize what it is that you want. But yeah, rainbows, the colors of the rainbow. Maybe your chakras are balanced too, I get from that. But yeah, that doesn't make sense with what. Okay, dance with life is on the bottom of the deck too. So definitely about dancing with life, having fun, working with your inner child, having fun, joy, happiness. Maybe that's coming into your life right now, or that, you know, you need to embody that right now. With the sun, illumination too, priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? There's lions here too, so maybe you're a Leo. It's an Egyptian deity too, by the Egyptian priestess. There's a pyramid in the back. There's the sort of like the, I don't know what it is, like the buildings look Egyptian or Roman too in the, so maybe you have affinity to that. Maybe you have an affinity to birds, or to the bird god in Egyptian mythology. Maybe you're a Libra. That makes me think of balance, you know, the scales and stuff, for hands being out, being receptive to lead. Okay, also you could be a healer. There's glowing in the hands. So, and it did come out, a healer, a seer, and a priestess. So this is the priestess card. So it's all coming together, that information. So step up to your healing abilities, maybe. Step up to your true authentic self. And solar plexus, I'm sure that sort of looks like the solar plexus there that's lit. So working with the solar plexus, the I am manifestations. Imrama, I think that's what it says. Oh, there's pink flowers on here again. Where are you being called to journey to? And that looks a bit Roman. It does seem like you're being called to a sacred site, where whatever that means for you, wherever you're feeling drawn to go. What are they called? These Stonehenge, I think it is, but that's in Ireland. But there's a lot of them around, like the and on the bottom we have the crumbling, so the Tower card. What are you clinging onto? So there's definitely a need for release, something to be released, something to let something fall, you know, because just beyond that tower, if you can see, is an abundance. You know, when this tower falls, your abundance is coming through, like when this death and rebirth. So this death is going to bring in your rebirth, a beautiful, you know, abundant life, which is going to come after this tower has fallen. Lightning may be significant. Storms are all around you. This tower is falling for your benefit. This death of self. Yeah. And under that, trust the niggle, it did talk about, you know, what are you being called to do? Where are you being called to go? What is that trying to tell you? What if you get visions, to act on the visions? 3 people may be significant, you and 2 others, holding yourself with love and acceptance. That looks like maybe solar plexus or sacral there, heart and third eye are standing out too. So maybe these are being activated right now, or they're the centers that you need to work on. Okay, see another pink rose there. The ever unfolding rose, cracked opening. It's happening for you, not to you. Like the tower, it's cracked open. So you are cracked open. Things are falling apart as they need to. And I'll get on to the last messages before I close out, which are from Spirit Warrior. Embrace the ancient ways to discover your power. So open up to ancient powers. Okay, this is so beautiful. I have to show you this picture. I saw that in the pre-shuffle. The spirit lives on. So that's the blue iris card. So whoever maybe is passing over, their spirit will live on. Quieten the body, calm the mind with acupressure mat. Relax your body and ease your mind from the comfort of your home, from your own home. So it does make me think that you need to go within. Go, just relax at home, get some rest, and know that it says here, know that this shall pass. So know that this tower will pass and all will be for your benefit. I'll read out the message anyway. It says, sleeping on a bed. So that's the picture. Sleeping on a bed of nails is not everybody's idea of self-care, but luckily you don't have to pretend to be an aesthetic Hindu holy man to reap the benefits of this approach. Enter the acupressure mat, which contains thousands of little plastic spikes on a paddled base. When you lie or stand on these spikes, hit pressure points on the skin and muscles, helping to increase blood flow. Much like acupuncture does, this in turn facilitates deep relaxation, promotes better sleep, eases back pain, and contributes to well-being. Breathe through any initial pain for plenty of gain. So just breathe through this experience as it is going to benefit you in the end. Acupuncture might be important to you right now to get your blood flowing, going for a walk, relaxing right now, getting better sleep. Maybe an acupressure, you can get acupressure mattress protectors too. Maybe that will be significant for you. Maybe your sleep is disturbed because of your bed as well. Palo Santo. So maybe you need to cleanse your house, awaken your senses, purify your space. So yeah, maybe you need to purify the house too and your own space. Shake out your inner shaman as you waft pungent smoke through your home. Purify negative energies, or better still, neutralizing them before they take hold. With roots in ancient Incan culture, maybe the Incan culture is important. We had it over there. So maybe you're being called to that culture or to that place. This substance has been used ceremonially in prayers and shamanic rituals for centuries. If you already love this aroma, good on you. This is a sign of spiritual purity. If it doesn't vibe well with you, keep trying. It's telling you something. Learn to love it and benefit from its energetic lightning and purifying effects. Note it's popular these days, so source ethically for higher vibes. So that's what Palo Santo looks like. It's little bits of wood, pretty much, that you burn, and it lets off actually a really nice smell. And I will leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed these messages today, and please make sure that you check out the channeled message that I will post. Once that's posted, I will post this video, so it'll be there for you to refer to. And I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. Take time to rest, rejuvenate, get out in nature, and tell the people that you love how much they mean to you in your life. And know that your ancestors are looking down on you right now with love and appreciation. All the best to you, and I'll see you again soon. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you like my videos. I thank you for your time today. See you.